Respected dear youngsters, let's again join today. One more day for our being together for one more 45 minutes, 1 hour to continue our study of this great glorious Shastram, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Such Shastras have to be repeatedly studied for us to tune, for us to get the essence of them, for us to get inspired to live them so that we are benefited. When we go to Guru, when you study Shastra, when we do spiritual practices, they are not benefited. The Guru Shastra are the spiritual places. It is we who evolve in our own inner personality. The evolution is purity. The evolution is in subtlety. Evolution is in the inner, deeper quietness and calmness. Evolution is in terms of developing full single pointedness, and thus evolution is in the maturity of understanding the subtle truths. That's called as spiritual evolution. So all these practices help us evolve. Physically, we have evolved. Human being very great. Financially, we are evolving. We know how to do earn the money, etc. Socially, how to evolve. We know. So all those things anyway we know we are doing. But the real evolution is spiritual inner evolution. The Shastra Dhanam, the spiritual practices, help us to evolve that way. So just keep it also a part in your life till that alone becomes the life in future once you get out of all your doings in the world. So as I'm saying every day, live life fully well, doing your due duties and earn money, take care of yourself and family. Along with that, also add spirituality, which works like a bridge, like a protecting shield to you, not to go astray too much. When the time of nonsense, all this is finished of the worldliness, when the inside by Lord's grace, that chance and desire for spirituality comes, the seeds which you are sowing nowadays, every day by coming to Gita classes, they come to help you. And always, there's no way other than being in touch with Shastra to protect ourselves from the infinite powerfully binds infinite ways of destroying us. And that is why also, every day in common sense thought, we are giving the title, The Mind's Mischief only. Okay. So welcome. I really congratulate you for being regular and learning. My gratefulness to you because of you that some thinking every day I'm doing on भगवद गीता बिकॉज जब बोलना होता है तभी सोचते समझते हैं बोलने का नहीं होता ना हम कुछ पढ़ते भी नहीं दैट वे आई एम बेनिफिटेड इन दिस क्लासेस एंड आई विश एंड प्रे फॉर यू that you live life beautiful nobly well grasping all these knowledges and implementing them. May the God, Gurus will be with us all the time, including Lord Krishna, Vedas Bhagavan, Gita Mata. Let us start today also having three topics of Bhagavad Gita, common sense thought, as well as LINGAASHTAKAM, seventh mantra will chant. Start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sakaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Chinmayam Vyapiyat Sarvam Trailokyam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. ॐ ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे. ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. Friends, these are our everyday shlokas. Being Thursday, one or two shlokas we added. Now, three of the topics. First one is Bhagavad Gita. We are in Bhagavad Gita nowadays in the 10th chapter, the Vibhuti Yoga. So, in this 73 Vibhutis, the Lord will tell us to practice His presence in our mind. He is already present. But instead of seeing His presence, we are seeing something else through our faculties and believing that they are all there. They are all there, but for Vyavahara. But there is something real behind them called God. Like the door is there for you to open and close, for Vyavahara, for you to enter. But in the door, there is a wood. Is it not? Door is the wood is the substratum. On that door is seen. Door is used for your opening, closing, entering, exiting, for the safety, security. Same way, everything has its a Vyavaharika value. Everything has a Paramarthika value. Paramarthika Rupena, everything is God. Okay? So, we have to practice the presence of God in everything. Once that is accepted, toward the things of the world, the earlier greed of indulging in them, all that nonsense goes away. When that goes away, the mind becomes calm, quiet. With that calm, quiet mind, who is that God this way? I am told that everywhere there, and I am given 72 vibhutis to practice. That inquiry will begin. In the inquiry's answer, you will discover the Lord on the seat of meditation. So that will be told vibhutis. But before that, beautifully Arjuna asks to tell the vibhutis. भगवान also says कि पूरा तो बता नहीं सकता हूँ, थोड़े तुम्हारे लिए प्रैक्टिस के लिए बोलता हूँ. But even before that third topic, Bhagavan here says about his own Mahima. And that Mahima of him alone is the real Jnanam we have to have. So therefore, listen, what is the whole life we have to do is we have to gain Jnanam. What Jnanam we have to have about the Mahima of the Lord. What Mahima Lord has got? Two types. One Mahima of the Lord is expressing in the form in the world and activities. Knowing that Mahima, surrender to Him. Surrender to means do whatever He says, only that. Other Mahima of the Lord is He is the supreme truth, unchangeable, undying, unborn. Then with that Mahima, what we have to do? We have to identify ourselves. So we are here for the Jnanam. Jnanam about the glory of the God. The glory of the God is two types. One is in the form of this world. Discover it and do the service to me, surrender. Other glory Mahima of the God is his essential nature, as he is the birthless, changeless, deathless, imperishable, pure, existing, conscious, blissful self. With that, our service is identify with that. Technically, what's called in Sanskrit is in the outside, the whole world is God. So live life like I am the servant of God. Called as Dasoham. Dasaham. I am servant. Inside of the seat of meditation, I am not these five upadhis. I am inside the self, which is the God. Okay, that is called Soham. I am that. I am no way lesser than that divinity. So from the substratum standpoint, I am and he are one. But from this upadhi standpoint, he is total, I am individual, I am supposed to serve him. Any attitude other than serving him will be creating individuality stronger, with which you will fight with the world, fight with the God, only for your own defeat in the form of sufferings. Like I'm a servant, like I'm doing Geetha classes, Upanishad classes, Bhagavata class, Ramayana class, Yoga Darshana class, every day I'm doing. I'm doing it as service to the Lord. Therefore, I don't have any ego or any selfishness, any greed, anything. So, no competition to me with the world, no fighting to me with the world or people, no fighting with the God also, because servants don't fight. Attitude of service. दास हो हम क्यों जी रहे हो भाई भगवान का सेवा करने बट पैसे नहीं चाहिए क्यों नहीं चाहिए पावर पोजिशन नहीं चाहिए नहीं चाहिए नहीं चाहिए मतलब नहीं चाहिए आई एम हैप्पी यार मैं जबरदस्ती क्यों कर रहा हूँ अरे ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है ऐसा ही होना चाहिए क्या हो सकता है की बात ऐसे ही जीना चाहिए व्हाट एवर टैलेंट पोजीशंस एबिलिटीज वी आर गिवन एंड द जॉब गिवन डू इट एज इज सर्विस दैट्स इट अब जीने को खाना मिल ही रहा है नहीं मिला तो मरो ही विल गिव नहीं दिया तो मर जाओ उनकी मर्जी है इफ इज नॉट गिविंग फूड मीन्स ही डजंट वांट मी टू बी अलाइव इफ इज नॉट गिविंग द मेडिसिन ही डजंट वांट मी टू बी अलाइव अलोन जैसा वो चाहे होने दो If he's not giving me shelter, he wants me to suffer in the rain and all that. What are you talking? I am talking the truth. I'm his dasa. I'm not focusing on what he has to give me. I'm focusing on what I have to do to serve him because I'm a servant. But inside, close the eyes, go beyond all the manobuddhi, don't sleep, discover the self. That's called a dasoham outside, soham inside. Note these points throughout life. So, this is the meaning of Vibhuti Yoga. Finally, it should take us to, or Gita should take us to, or spirituality should take us to. So, in this 10th chapter, Bhagavan says, I am telling you Paramavacha because you are enjoying my talking and I want to do Hita to you. And what Priyavacha Paramvacha is about my own essential self only. And that unless I reveal, even the Suraganas, Maharshis also cannot know me. And then after this way attracting Arjuna's attention from third sloka, for few slokas, Bhagavan tells about his glory. Having listening to this, then Arjuna asks her, to worship you, tell me your vibhutis. So yesterday we saw one thing. What is that one thing we saw? How Bhagavan's glory is. And when that glory of Bhagavan, when we know, we get liberated. Okay, what was that sloka if you see? Third one. Yo mam ajam anadim cha veti lokamaheshwaram asam mudah samartheshu sarva papaihi pramuchyate. Whoever knows me to be having these three qualities, or whoever knows these three qualities having person to be me or the God, both ways. भगवान के हैं तीन गुण होते हैं या तीन के पास है तीन गुण है वो भगवान कहलाते हैं. What is that? I am Ajam. I am unborn. And Anadim. I am causeless and beginningless. So I am causeless, beginningless, therefore I am birthless. Because I am causeless, beginningless, and birthless, I am modificationless. Because I am modificationless, I am changeless, growthless, decayingless. Therefore, I am deathless. But I am. Like the water. Water is a cause of waves. Water has no other cause other than itself from the water standpoint. Don't go to chemistry lab and say hydrogen, oxygen, two molecules, they come together, then one molecule of water is formed. No, chemically mat jao. From the waves, ripples, bubbles, all that standpoint we are saying. So water is always there. It has no other cause. And it is a cause of all the waves, etc. Thus, when the wave is born, water is not born. When the wave is changing, water is not changing. When the wave is growing, water is not growing. When the wave is dying, water is not dying. And in all the waves, the water alone is there. That's the meaning of Loka Maheshwara. Hmm. Hmm. Whoever knows me like that. Simple common sense here. Things are continuously are born, growing, dying. Na? They are born from something. They are sustained by something, support, and they are going into something only. That subtlest something is called Bhagavan. That we are telling as pure existence and consciousness. And whoever discovers that me on the seat of meditation, Yaha Mam Veti, those who discover me, not as Krishna and Rama are all. उसका benefit थोड़ा ही रहेगा आपको. He will give some blessings and go, some money, some power and all, but they all end one day. But those who know me to be like this, or like this me, those know. ऐसे वाला मुझे जो जानता है. Like some others know me. हाँ स्वामी है बस ये ड्रेस पहनते हैं जब बिंदी लगाते हैं घूमते हैं. They know me, the people around. But they don't know me that I can talk on Gita and Upanishads. I can give guidance and advices with my experience. They don't know me. But when they know me, they can ask this guidance and they can help themselves. Same way, we know God as Rama and Krishna. We worship. They come and fulfill our desires. But they won't give moksha. But the same God, when we know in these three forms, the benefit is different. So when you know the Lord who is causeless, beginningless, and birthless, and when you know that Lord to be the Maha Ishwar of the entire Loka, in the knowing of Him, you know what happens? We will know that to be ourselves to be that. That's how the logically we reach to that. Slowly. है ना? अजम अनादि लोक महेश्वर शब्दों का अर्थ वाला भगवान को ढूंढने से वी रीच टू अवर ओन सेल्फ. Therefore, such person का रिजल्ट क्या है? सः असम्मूढ़ः समर्थ्येषु. He is no more in the delusion. What is the delusion? कि there is no confusion regarding what is the truth, what is the reality, what is the whole world is made up of. And the one, when you don't know what is true reality, when he takes the unreal or false as the real, he only does all papa. Therefore, saha varteshu asammudaha saha sarva papa hi pramuchyate. He'll be freed from all confusions, ignorances, and therefore from all misdoings, and therefore consequent sufferings. So no sufferings because no misdoings, because no confusions, because he has clearly understood me. And what he understood me as Ajam Anadim Lokamaheshwaram. If you understand the Lord as Ajam Anadi Lokamaheshwar, what will happen? That Lord alone will be everywhere, including me. Therefore, there is nothing other than that Lord or me for me to have desires or have any authorities or have any quarrels, etc. We do the quarrels, authority on somebody because we take somebody as other. There's nobody like other than me. Everything is one God only. In oneness, there are no chances for troubles which are born out of manyness. One God, when you discover, there will be no problem. The way to discover one God is meditating on these three words Ajam Anadim Lokamaheshwaram. Is it not? I told you, no? In me, continuously thoughts are born. Where from the thoughts are born? And they are dissolving. Where into they are dissolving? If you inquire it, you reach to your own self. Same is everywhere. In you also the same conscious Paramatma is there, from whom thoughts are coming, into him the thoughts are going. Thoughts are the whole world. World is grossification of the subtle thoughts only. So in this way, knowing the God as Ajam Anadim and Lokamaheshwaram makes us identify with the Lord, makes us accept everything also as expression of God. Therefore, though in appearance everything is different, but everything is one God only, thereafter all the differentiations which are born because of seeing differences, that goes away. And when they go away, the negative feelings which make us do wrong things, which give the wrong result, they all nonsense goes away from our life. This is how the true God knowing people don't see any differences on the basis of caste, creed, or religion. Therefore, not only they don't hate anyone, but they love everyone. There is some moha in him. Delusion nahi hai, confusion nahi hai. Therefore, he never does the papa karma of the hatred, etc. On the other hand, he does the punya karma of loving all, serving all. Because he has seen one God everywhere. Just like when I see all Indians, I see them as all one Indian. Therefore, I love and serve them when I am in foreign country. I am seeing one. Therefore, the differences, they might have come from different states, languages, but sab Bharatiya hai, so I love them. So this is one example given that when you see the one, the love comes. When you see the many, the hatred and fighting comes. Or raga dvesh ho jata. So one God when you discover, Baba, everywhere, which already there, you only have to discover through study, through meditation, then all the outward differences won't influence you to create the moha or the delusion from where all raga dveshadi come. Then you do the papa karma, then you get the result of dukkha. ये सब नहीं होता. That is why the power of this shloka, third one. This is why Bhagavan says, his second shloka, uh, this is why I am great, Bhagavan says. Okay. Now, another reason for Bhagavan's Being great is next shloka. Earlier thing is what? I am Mahan because I am Ajam Anadi. And whoever knows me, they are free from all sinful life. Earlier thing said that I am so subtle, even Suraganaha Maharshi also, unless I bless them, they can't know my entire glory. This is a secret knowledge I am revealing to Arjuna. And the glory of mine is because of this also. What is that? All these things which are running the show of the world at the individual and total level, the inner emotions of the mind, thoughts of the mind, remember, they all are coming by me from me only, of course, depending on each one what they deserve or demand through their karma. These two shlokas are very powerful, which we are going to study, the fourth and fifth. When you read them, you will have an idea. So the total chapter is Vibhuti Yoga. Before Vibhutis have started, Bhagavan first is telling his glory and second telling such glorious me when you discover, you will be free from delusion, wrong understanding, free from wrongdoings. Because when the thing is misunderstood, then only we do the wrong things. When the thing rightly understood, we don't do wrong. When you don't do wrong thing, why will the result of wrong called dukkha will come to us? It won't. And we do the right things. The result of right doings is always happiness. Listen once, twice, thrice. Then the connectivity will come to you. First, get a habit of listening. Then the habit of carefully listening. Then analyzing. Then you understand what is spoken here. Now, in two shlokas, number 4 and 5, what are told to us is the 20 of the emotions. 20 are given, to all other you have to add, which are not added. They all come from me only. Of course, depending on each one's samskaras and their own desires, their own samskara and prarabdha. है कि नहीं? Like what order we give, the makers make and give us that. When you go to a hotel, so many things are there. What is given to you it depends on what you have ordered for. But giver is the same hotel only. Like supermarket में so many चीजें हैं. आप जो मांगते हो वो दिया जा रहा है. So to Bhagavan has capacity to give everything, but he gives each one those things which they demand or deserve. They demand and deserve. By doing something, they deserve. Before that, they demand, they want it. Now, let us see these slokas 4 and 5, then you'll get an idea. Let us start. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ दशमोऽध्यायः विभूति योगः. श्री भगवानुवाच. Fourth and fifth, four times. बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः, 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 बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः. क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः, क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः, क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः, क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः. सुखं दुःखं भवो भावः, सुखं दुःखं भवो भावः, सुखं दुःखं भवो भावः, सुखं दुःखं भवो भावः. भयं च भयमेव च, भयं च भयमेव च, भयं च भयमेव च, भयं च भयमेव च. नेक्स्ट श्लोक. अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः, अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः, अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः, अहिंसा समता तुष्टिः. तपोदानं यशो यशः, तपोदानं यशो यशः, तपोदानं यशो यशः, तपोदानं यशो यशः. भवन्ति भावा भूतानां, भवन्ति भावा भूतानां, भवन्ति भावा भूतानां, भवन्ति भावा भूतानां. मत्त एव पृथक् भिदाः, मत्त एव पृथक् विधाः, मत्त एव पृथक् विधाः, मत्त एव पृथक् विधाः. श्रीभगवानुवाच. बुद्धिर्ज्ञानमसम्मोहः, क्षमा सत्यं दमः शमः, Sukham Dukkham Bhavo Bhavaha Bhayam cha bhayameva cha ahimsa samata tushtihi tapo jnanam yasho yashah bhavanti bhava bhutana matta eva prutagvidhaha. Again, buddhir jnanam sammohaha kshama satyam damashamaha sukham dukkham bhavo bhavaha bhayam cha bhayameva cha ahimsa samata tushtihi तपोदानं यशो यशः भवन्ति भावा भूताना मत एव पृथग्विधाः. Okay, simple meaning. Bhutanam, for all the beings, pruthagvidaha bhavaha, different emotions. In them, bhavanti, they happen. Matta eva, because I only give them. One point. Second is what? Then why do you give different to different? Because of what they ask, what they deserve by doing different karmas. तो हमारे कर्म के अनुसार भगवान हमको अपनी तरफ से अलग अलग मानसिक वृत्तियां देते हैं. उसको भाव कहा यहाँ. सो भूतानां पृथक्विदाः भावाः मत्त एव भवन्ति. भूतानां पृथक्विदाः भावाः मत्तः एव भवन्ति. Bhutanam of being pruthak, variety of bhavas, feelings, matta eva, from me only bhavanti. Bhavaha means feelings and emotions and thoughts. But why pruthak vida bhavanti? Depending on swakarma. Whatever they do karma, according to that, these bhava. 20 are set. Now, anything, if it has to come, the bhavana, it has to exist, no? So, Bhagavan is the existence. So from the existence only the thoughts are coming. In the thoughts, obviously, different emotions are there, depending on our own swakarma. Okay, whatever the karma we do, kaya, vacha, manasa, body, mind, and speech, that defines what body we get, what people and friends we get, what jobs we get, what monetary status we get, what sukha dukkha we get, how long we live. Along with this, even our own inner emotions. Again, like I have seen a horror movie. Now that karma I have done seeing a horror movie, then do I not get that type of bhava either in the sapna or even in vyavahara? है कि नहीं? डर डर लगता है मुझे. वही भयम वाला डर आया because I have done the karma of seeing the horror movie. Like na, dukkha came to me. Why dukkha came? Because I have done the wrong thing of troubling somebody. तो मैंने वो कर्म किया, इससे मुझे दुख हुआ या भय हुआ. तो where from the dukkha we are coming? Supply is God. But the karana for supply is our own karma. Why supplier is a God? Because he is the substratum of all. ये कोई गांव में एक ही टेंट हाउस है, तो कोई भी किसी का शादी हो, कुछ भी हो, मरेंगे लोग, तो जिसके लिए टेंट हाउस में सामान चाहिए, ही ओनली सेंड्स बिकॉज ही इज द ओनली वन टेंट हाउस उसका है. सो टू भगवान इज द वन हु इज हैविंग एवरीथिंग. व्हाई? बिकॉज ही इज सत स्वरूप. सत्य एंड चित इज द वन हुज मॉडिफिकेशन और नेमिंग एंड फॉर्मिंग इज द होल वर्ल्ड. है ना? कोई इमोशन आना चाहिए तो होना चाहिए ना. तो होनापन इज कॉल्ड भगवान, द एग्जिस्टेंस. Therefore, all the emotions are in you. They are existing. So they are given by me, the pure existence. And though why they are given differently? Because of your karma. So to sukha will come to you. Why? Because you loved someone, you served someone. That punya karma you have done. So the 20 things are told here. First, buddhi. Buddhi kya hai? Ki the intellect, that is the inner instrument, because of which we are able to discriminate and analyze and understand the things correctly, subtly. That ability to analyze and deeply understand is called as buddhi. And that comes to us because we studied the Shastra. तो शास्त्र पढ़ना नामक कर्म किया, तो इसलिए भगवान ने बुद्धि दी हमको, अकल डिस्क्रिमिनेट करने का. In this way, all the things, every one of them I will tell, only the points we say here. The buddhi is ability to discriminate. Okay. Then jnanam. What is the jnanam? Ki knowledge about the whereabouts of the things or beings or places. Mainly the tattva jnanam, the atma jnanam. That also again we served the guru. Therefore the Bhagavan blessed us with that jnanam. You go to school and college. That karma we do and listen to the professor. That karma we do. That knowledge of physics or chemistry comes to us. So who is the giver of that knowledge? God. But what we have done? The karma. देने वाले वो है. So बुद्धि is over. Discrimination over मतलब खत्म नहीं हुआ. पढ़ाना हो गया. Discrimination and understanding subtle things. Now, jnanam is knowledge. Physics and chemistry knowledge. So the knowledge is the knowledge of the thing. How to use it, etc., is done by the buddhi by discriminating. So वो जो ज्ञान पाते हैं उसको यूज करना बुद्धि कराती है. ज्ञान बुद्धि से भी होता है. Knowledge gainer is also buddhi. Knowledge user also is buddhi. Jnanam. Third one, asammoha. Asammoha means what? Ki non-confusion regarding what action to do when some situations come to expect from us the response. That is called as asammoha. Means crystal clear picture as to what to do at every moment. And that is the result of buddhi and jnana. है कि नहीं? जब बुद्धि है तो गुरु के बाद चरण पढ़ोगे जाकर तो ज्ञान मिलेगा. ज्ञान मिलेगा तो सम्मोह नहीं होगा ना. डिल्यूजन कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. लाइक अर्लियर श्लोका असमूढ़ समर्थेश इट इज सेड. There will be no that asammoha I give if they do what I set them to do. That is, go to the Guru, study Shastra. There is no confusion. So buddhi, jnanam, asammoha, then these three are the important ones. Vak is very simply, easily known to us. फटाफट I can say. More analysis करूंगा तो फिर एक एक लिए एक दिन लगेगा. What is the each of this quality? How they express in us, and then what are the positive or negative results of that? Then how to manage if it is negative and eliminate it. If it is positive, how to invoke such good quality in me. So that way, then 20 values, 20 days I have to talk. I can talk. All the data is there with me, with all the quotations, shlokas, kahanis from various Purana itihas. But उतना लंबा चौड़ा करने के लिए नहीं बैठा हूं मैं. I'm only here to inspire you regarding Geetha. Once you are inspired, you study deeply, you study thoroughly. Who says not? But we are justifying by every sloka being explained, properly explained करके. Okay, Kshama, ability to forgive. Satyam, speaking the truth. Damaha, sense control. Shamaha, control of the mind. Sukham, being happy. Dukkham, miserable. Bhavaha, creation. Abhavaha, destruction. Bhayam, the fear. Abhayam, the fearlessness. Then Ahimsa, not harming anyone. Samatha, looking everyone equally. Then Ahimsa, Samatushtihi, being contented. Tapaha, working hard. Danam, giving the charity. Yashaha, because of good work getting good name and fame. Ayashaha, because of bad work doing the getting the bad name. All these emotions, etc., are bhutanam bhavaha, which are every moment coming. They're all surging out from consciousness only, but depending on each one's karma. Consciousness only becomes chitta, in the chitta only because of vasanas or earlier karma samskara, variety of emotions come all the time. 20 of the emotions are told here. Any other non-mentioned hundreds of them are there. You can read all of them and say or understand or accept that all these are happening from that Paramatma only. भवंति भावा भूतानम अतएव. ये पहले हमने पढ़ा है. All the bhavas of the bhutas are coming out of me, which are of equal different nature. Because I am the pure existence, from the existence only they have to come. And different people have the different bhavas by karma, swakarma, where they have done it. Like if I go to English convent school, I learn. If I go to Hindi wala, Hindi, Telugu, वही सीखूंगा ना मैं जहाँ कर्म कर रहा हूँ वही. If I go and join a carpentry school, carpentry I learn. Goldsmith में जाऊँ तो वो सीखूंगा मैं. मछुआरे का जाऊंगा, he'll teach me how to catch मछली. In the same way, whichever the karma we have done, accordingly these bhavas come to us. Therefore, do sat karma, sat bhava, Bhagavan say, give us, we'll live a sat life, good life, happy life. So these 20 emotions come from the pure self, but depending on our sakarma. And why all these are told? To tell the mahima of God. And what the mahima in here? The whole world is earning because of these 20 emotions. They all are coming from Bhagavan. Therefore, it is Bhagavan's mahima, the whole world is running. But in that, which negatives we take and which of a positive we take and enjoy, it depends. It's all like the dishing, the buffet में 20 type of items are put to eat. And two more are put to like poison. अब देखो, all the 100 people guests who have come, 100 of them eat poison and they can die. 98 can eat food and 2 can take poison and die. 98 can take an poison and die, and 2 can be alive. All the 100 by discarding the poison, eating the only food, they can be healthy. Why I'm telling it was, in this world, if there are negativities, they are like poison. तो पॉइजन है करके किसी को बोला क्या? कोई मानता है क्या उसको पीना है करके? इट इज लाइक दैट स्टोरी. कल मैं केले के छिलके पे पाँव लगा के गिर गया, और आज भी केले का छिलका दिख रहा है सामने, तो आज मुझे फिसलना पड़ेगा. बेवकूफ, when you see a silka, it means that don't put your feet on that. So too, when it is written it is poison, it means that don't consume it. If it is written that it will give you a shock, that means don't touch that electrical equipment. देखो, डोंट से स्वामी भगवान ने सारे विषय से क्यों बनाया, मेरे को उसमें फंसना पड़ रहा है. नो, वो अपनी मर्जी से बना है. फंसना नहीं फंसना तुम्हारे हाथ में. यू डिसाइड. सब लोग तो नहीं फंस रहे. So 100 of them need not take poison. So too, even though the tentative negatives are there, not, you need not adopt them. Positive only you have to take and make yourself beautiful. I'm talking about the topic of the karma which we do decide what bhava we get. And the bhava again decides us to do what karma we do. And that gives the result of sukha dukkha. Bhavanti bhava bhutana matteva vrutagvidaha. They all come from me, but depending on their karma. देखो, कम टू सत्संग गीता. गीता के संस्कार मिलेंगे, गीता का ज्ञान मिलेगा, और उस भाव के साथ तुम गीता के अनुसार काम करोगे तो जिंदगी बदल जाएगी, ब्यूटीफुल हो जाएगी. इन दैट वे. So these 20 bhavas, hey Arjuna, they come from me. Therefore, I am Mahimanvita. It is my Mahima. Thus, the whole world of human beings live with these bhavas only. They all have come from me. I gave them. So Bhagavan is telling his Mahima that way. That we have to know. And as I told you in the introduction, भगवान का 2 महिमा में, एक सगुण साकार, सेकंड निर्गुण. सगुण है तो डिवोट करो सरेंडर करके, निर्गुण है तो एक हो जाओ. सोहम दासोहम बता दिया. 7th श्लोक I will tell. भगवान इसी 10th chapter में. That time you will have more clarity. So this is what is the shlokas 2, 4 and 5. 20 of these emotions or thoughts are coming from me, of course, because of your karma. In this, some negative are there, some positive are there. More are positive only. So when you do the satkarma, this positive will come. When you do the dushkarma, the negative will come. That's the conclusion today. Bhagavan says that this is what is my Mahima. इतना इनफ है. आज कल इसको ही एक आध बार थोड़ा देख कर, then we go to other things. One more Mahima he says, not only the emotions, but carrying the positive emotions. Different strata of beings are there in the world, right from Brahmadeva to human Deva. They all have come from me. So the whole world is my Mahima only, finally. Yesterday only we were studying this shloka. Yes, sarvagnya sarvayito yasya jnanamayam tapa tasmat etad brahma nama rupamannam cha jayate. और ये सर्वज्ञ तस्यैष महिमा भुवि. The whole world is भगवान की महिमा है. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. उपनिषद क्लास इवनिंग, ये नॉट इवनिंग, बिफोर दिस 10:30 क्लास में देख रहे थे. So in this world, different levels of beings are there. Yeah, their emotions are there. Yeah, all are my own mahima, and each one is given different way. That's their karma. देने वाला मैं, लेकिन डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर कर्म. फल भी एंड योर इक्विपमेंट्स भी. कर्म का फल भी होता है, और कर्म का फल के रूप में डिफरेंट इक्विपमेंट, डिफरेंट प्लेसेस, डिफरेंट पीपल, फैमिली हु आर देयर अराउंड मी, डिसाइडेड बाय माय ओन कर्म. बैड करो तो बैड ही मिलेगा, सही करो सही. Like if you're a drunkard, or drinking friends will be around. If you're a smoker, so if you're a person of going to temple, all such youngsters only gather around you. It is your karma which pulls such things. Here real same poles attract, not the opposite poles. Magnetism nahi hai. Clear? Now let us see the next one, common sense thought. Now common sense thought is what today? Second topic. Mind's mischief. Mind's mischief of what? Mind's mischief of deceiving itself, cheating itself, weakening itself, destroying itself. That mischief here can be put in bracket as murkhata and bevakufi, ignorance, like a child, like the typical youth. Nobody is there. He has got freedom. But that stupid fellow, by his own choice, involves in such a useless company, That is, money is wasted, time is wasted, energy is wasted, talents are wasted, opportunities are not used. So that youngster का मिस्चीफ है कि वो अपने आप के लिए शत्रु बन रहा है. Knowingly or unknowingly, somebody is doing wrong means unknowingly only. I am telling you the example of mind becoming its own enemy. Mind's mischief of destroying itself, weakening itself, cheating itself. Like the youngster cheating himself only by wasting the time. A child is wasting his own time in extra sleep and with friends. He is cheating himself. He is destroying himself. He is weakening himself. So to the mind, he is such a childlike, stupid fellow that he, without knowing, he is going on deceiving himself, cheating himself, weakening himself, destroying himself. Then what is to be done when somebody is doing like that? So elderly person should come and guide. No. So who is the elderly person here? The intellect. That intellect which has studied the Shastras and which has seen the world, it knows what done gives dukkha, what done gives sukha. With the help of that buddhi, the mind should stop destroying itself, deceiving itself. And how the mind deceives? By all having negative thoughts, negative emotions. Like when I have the negative emotion of greed or selfishness or anger or crankiness, whom I am troubling with that? I am myself. So my mind only cheating me. My mind only destroying me. खुद को डिस्ट्रॉय करता है माइंड, फिर मेरे को भी डिस्ट्रॉय करता है. बिकॉज आई एम इट्स ओन, आई एम विद इट. So arrest this self-deceiving, self-destroying habit of the mind because of involving in the nonsense by bringing the intellect and understanding and not allowing the mind to destroy itself. Like the parents come and tell the children, the professors tell the students, but ऐसा मत करो, नाश हो जाएगा तुम्हारा, ऐसा करो तुम जियोगे, अच्छे तरक्की करोगे. In the same way, the intellect should always educate the mind. Because mind is like a child. Child doesn't know. He will eat junk food. और छोटा अच्छा है मानो 6 महीने का 1 साल का या भी थोड़ा क्रॉल कर रहा है. It doesn't know what to eat or not. कागज टुकड़ा मिलेगा खाएगा, फूल दिखता है खाएगा, कॉकरोच है उसको भी लेके मुंह में डालता है. He doesn't know. The parents have to tell, अरे बेवकूफ, that's not eatable. Then slowly he learns. Eat not eatable, not goable, not doable. Everything he knows. So to eatable, goable, doable. All they teach him. In the same way, our buddhi well equipped about the life, it should go on teach the mind and protect the mind from doing those things by which it is deceiving itself, destroying itself. Examples आप ढूंढ लो जितना चाहे. अभी तो बताया मैंने. मेरे मन में ये होता है, जाके टीवी देखो. अब देखा 15 मिनट देख के छोड़ दो ना. नहीं, 2 घंटे 3 घंटे देखा तो नुकसान किसको हुआ? Mind only became dull. No, in the mind only all negative emotions came. तो who saw the TV? My own mind. And किसका नुकसान हुआ? खुद का ही. So did not the mind become any of its own self? Has not the mind cheated itself? Has not the mind weakened by its own wrong effort, wrong doing? एग्जाम्पल दिया मैंने. मन ओनली कहते चल दोस्तों में घूमने. अब घूमने गए तो पढ़ाई नहीं किया तो फिर कोई भी नॉलेज नहीं है तो एग्जाम में फेल हो गया. हु सफर्स व्हेन द एग्जाम में? आई, द माइंड विल सफर. व्हाई? बिकॉज इट हैज डन द नॉनसेंस. So mind is cheating itself, deceiving itself, destroying itself, degrading itself, weakening itself. And that is how the mind does it. That is how the child, he goes and falls in a ditch, he will eat the unwanted things. He will do all mischief. That is what is child. Oh, उंगली लगाएगा जाके प्लग में. उसको नहीं पता. The parents have to tell him. So to the मन को नहीं पता होता. मन को दिमाग नहीं होता. दिमाग यूज करना है, दिमाग को हम वो दिमाग के द्वारा मन को नियंत्रित करना है. So today's mind's mischief of deceiving itself, cheating itself, destroying itself has to be countered by the intellect's correct understanding, mature understanding, and see that mind doesn't take up those things by which it is self-destructive. All negative emotions, negative actions, other mind pop are of this category. Instead of that, do the positive ones. So the common sense thought for the day is that one enough. अब उसको एनालाइज करो. मैं तो कुछ कुछ जगह पे ना हिंट देता हूँ, जैसे आज का हिंट दिया, अब उसको आप लेकर होमवर्क कर लेना. यंगस्टर्स, यू हैव मोर टाइम. आई डोंट हैव मच टाइम. बुढ़े लोग हो गए. अगेन now third one, लिंगाष्टकम, the seventh mantra. Third topic, seventh mantra of लिंगाष्टकम. Six we have seen. So seventh one is what? Step is a sixth one. देवगणार्चित सेवित लिंगम भावैर भक्ति विरेव लिंगम दिनकर कोटि प्रभाकर लिंगम तत्प्रणमामि सदाशिव लिंगम. Today the seventh mantra. The meaning straight away say Ashtadala Upari Veshtita Lingam. That Lord Shivalinga is on the Ashtadala Kamala. Beauty for the meditation, that way, gross meditation. Sarva Samudbhava Karana Lingam. The Lord is Shiva, who is in the Linga Rupa, is the substratum which is the cause for Sarva Samyak Udbhava, for the very well creation of the whole world, manifestation of the whole world. So Ashtadala Upariveshtita Lingam, Sarva Samudbhava Karana Lingam. Third is important. Ashtadaridra Vinashana Lingam. If we really regularly worship Lord Shiva, all the Ashtadaridra we have, that will gone. Ashtadaridra, Ayu, Arogya, Aishwarya, Dhana Sampada, Saundarya, Vijaya in the world. ये सब ऐश्वर्य कहते हैं. When they are not there, opposite of is there, that is daridra. शत्रु रहना जिंदगी में, काम जो सोचते हो नहीं हो पाना, शरीर का स्वस्थता नहीं रहना, पैसे नहीं रहना, दोस्त मित्र नहीं रहना, दिमाग नहीं रहना. There are so many poverty daridra. 8 are mentioned as mean. Ashtadaritra. We have so many. The Bhava Daridra, Prema Daridra, Discipline Daridra, Commitment Daridra, Sincerity Daridra, Surrendering to Guru Wala वो दारिद्र्य नहीं करते हम तो बड़ा भयंकर दरिद्र है. जो जो रिचनेस जिनको लेकर हम मनुष्य बनते हैं और स्पिरिचुअल, all those richnesses we have zero. That way we are daridra, and we are rich in all nonsense. कोई शक? नॉनसेंस में ऐश्वर्यवान है, सेंसिबल थिंग में दरिद्र है. तो भगवान अष्ट दरिद्र विनाशन लिंगम, all the अष्ट दुष्ट दरिद्ras he will remove and he gives the ऐश्वर्य. Inherently we being the self being divine quality, all divine qualities are inside us. But the outside, the Ashta Daridras doesn't allow them to express. So if we can remove these Ashta Daridras somehow by God's grace and Upasana, the inner all Aishwaryas come and express. अष्ट ऐश्वर्य नहीं रहना ही अष्ट दरिद्र है. By God's grace and upasana, with the अष्ट ऐश्वर्य developed, the daridra automatically goes away. That's how Ashta Daridra Vinashaka Lingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shiva Lingam. That Sada Shiva Linga I am doing salutation. So through this solution, Sloka, what is said? Praying to the Lord to remove all daridra, not only 8, any number of them. But we have to worship him also for that. That's a beautiful seventh mantra. Let's chant it 6 times. Om Shivanugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaike Bodha Purane Vyasokta Bhagavad Bhagavad Darshana Sanatan Vaidik Hamske Purvartan Jagan Vishwavyapti तत्कृत कंकण बद्धानां दिग्विजयः समस्त युवानां च संकल्पित सत्कर्मणां सिद्धिः तेषां हृदये परमात्मा देश धर्म सनातन भक्ति प्रति भक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं तेषां चिंतित समस्त सत्कर्मणां दिग्विजयार्थं श्री लिंगाष्टकांतर्गत सप्तम श्लोक से पारायण जब वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमोद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम्. 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 अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम्. अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम्. तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम. So सारे दरिद्रता चला जाए, ऐश्वर्य मिल जाए. Let us do Lord Shiva's puja on the Shivlinga and chant this mantra and say Om Namah Shivaya 11 times. Will take care of us. This is our shloka chanting, common sense thought, mind's mischief of self-deceit and self-destruction. We have to avoid it by bringing the intellect into picture. Then we studied in Bhagavad Gita the 20. Buddhir jnanam asammoha kshama satyam dhamma shama sukam dukkam bhavo bhavo bhayam cha bhayame vacha ahimsa samata tushti tapa dhanam yasha yasha bhavanti bhavabhutanam ateva pruthakvidaha. All the variety of bhavas in the beginning come because of me. Why the answer is like that? Because from the consciousness only they have to express, from the existence only they have to express that existing conscious principle is the God. That way they all come from the law. But why they are given differently different people? Swakarmana, because of their own karma. So these are the three topics today we covered. Continue tomorrow. Thank you for your patient listening. God bless you all, dearest friends. Be regular, be sincere, and attentive to listen and learn, even though they are little subtler ones. आज से सुनते जाओगे तो कुछ साल में आदत हो जाती है and you will be mature to understand. Because entire Guru Parampara speaking to your heart, not the external some sound. There is no way other than for us to mature. And the maturity is only the knowledge only about the Lord that is given to us in the scriptures. Okay. If possible, tell your friends also. I know only those deserving can come. गीता वगैरह पढ़ने के लिए अलग दिल दिमाग अलग प्रेम अलग पुण्य होना चाहिए बट बोल के तो देखो पता नहीं किस सांप में किस बिल में किस सांप होता है इस तरह किस व्यक्ति में साधक होता है ट्यून होगा करके पता नहीं call all your friends and tell them last few days I'm attending Geetha, it's going on good, you also come, give them the link, they'll join. That's seva you can do if possible. Thank you, God bless.